Hey, welcome to my journey. It is Saturday, and guess what? We are going to Salisbury. You know, I hadn't been to Salisbury to my stores since before my first knee done in October. Yes, and I got up this morning. I have already been cleaning out a closet. I still got more to do. Trying on some clothes that don't fit, getting rid of those, getting rid of some old shoes I can't wear no more that's not really good enough shape to donate, you know. So I've been doing odds and ends here and there, and I thought, you know what? I feel like going to Salisbury. So off we go. We're going to go to Nazareth and Habitat and Salvation Army. Salvation Army has 49-cent day. I think they have sales on other days of the week. I just have not come to see. The main one I know of is the Saturday 49-cent sale. No, nothing I need, but listen, that's the fun part about, to me, now, the fun part of donating stuff to me is getting new stuff. I go through and rotate. I got a bunch of stuff out there to donate. Because, like, I'll use something and I get very bored easily when it comes to, like, kitchen stuff. After I'm excited to get it, I love it, and I use it, and I'm like, oh, I want something new. So then I donate. When I find new stuff, I go through, you know. So I've got some of that. I've got just odds and ends. You know how your house collects just odds and ends that don't really go with nothing. They're just things. So I got things out there. I've just got to load it up and take it down to C-Van, because y'all know that's where I like to take my stuff. But we're gonna go up here. I think I'm gonna hit Habitat first. What time is it? 9:15. Yeah, because Salvation Army doesn't open until 10, and I'll be up there about a quarter till. I don't really want to sit in the parking lot for 15 minutes waiting on them to open. So, but then I don't want to miss the good 49-cent deals. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're going somewhere. But we had our Bojangles biscuit this morning, like I told you we would. I had a sausage and egg, and the biscuit was small. For some reason, it was small and flat, so I ate the whole thing. Normally, I can't eat the whole thing. It's too much, but not this morning. This morning, I threw down. So, David went out to the garage to work on the tractor. I'm going to go up here and piddle around up here, and then come home and piddle around the house if I feel like it. That's the thing about not having anything to do. You can just kind of do as you please, when you please, or not do as you please. You know what I mean? So I don't think I know nothing else to talk about on the way, because I'd hate to talk up forever on here and then take up forever. Which I don't look to buy a lot of stuff. I really don't. Unless I just happen upon some good deals of things, you know. Like the other day, I thought those were some good deals I found. Let me just tell you. That ember mug, it is awesome. I would never pay that for it, because that's just not in my budget. But $5 was in my budget. It works like a charm. You plug it in. The little plate that it sits on has the little prong sticking up, and then there's a it really looks gold rings on the bottom of the mug, and then in the middle is the on-off button. Well, the cup lights up, and I looked up to see what the colors meant. And you can also pick the color when it's ready. You can pick on the color wheel what color you want it to be. So I got mine like hot green. I just thought it looks pretty. And you can pick purple, yellow, all the colors on the color wheel, bright neon type colors. And But you let that thing charge, and I set mine to 135 degrees. You put your coffee in it, your tea, hot chocolate. You take it with you, and you got 90 minutes of that thing staying charged and keeping your drink hot. And it was freaky, still kind of freaky, when you've had your cup sitting over there a while and you go to take a sip and you know it's going to be cold just because it is. But you take it, it's just as hot as it was when you put it in there. It was freaky. Now here's the thing. I used to love cold coffee. Back when I worked up here in the office, matter of fact, right close to where we're at right now, downtown. And I still got the cup that I drank it in. Oh my gosh, how many years have I had? Holly was in first grade when I got it, and she's going to be 29 next week, I think it is, whenever the 8th is. So I've had that cup for over 25 years, and it came from a company we did business with, and you know how they give you promotional things. Well, it's a stainless steel, like double-walled travel cup. Back then they weren't popular like they are now. Now, you know, you can get one with any kind of design or whatever you want on it. This was just theirs with their name on it. It was just silver, has the lid, and I've kept it all these years because I'm gonna tell you what, it works as good as anything you would spend money on. And so I love that cup. But that's what I would drink there in the office because it would keep my coffee hot. But then when I wouldn't finish it, my treat to me when I come in the next morning was to drink that cold coffee. I loved it. Oh my gosh. But see, that was back in the day when I highly sugared it and creamed it. So it was a sweet treat. I couldn't drink it today. But I think maybe that's why I don't really like cold coffee today. It's not sweet, it's not a treat, it's just cold coffee. And pop it in the microwave, it just bleh. So this keeps you from having that cold coffee, unless you let it sit there long enough for the battery to run out, you know. But I hadn't done that so far. Well, I tried to miss that, and you see that I hit it. That one too, why not? And I come out and didn't bring me nothing to drink today. That was a big mistake. So maybe I'll get me a Cheerwine Zero up here at Habitat. That's what I usually do because they got them in the bottle. Oh, listen, if you ain't never had a drink in a bottle, you're missing. You know, back in the day before plastic was everything, we drank our drinks in bottles. Kids today don't know nothing about that. I remember when they went plastic, don't y'all? Don't y'all? And I'm like, I remember thinking, plastic? I remember when 2 liters came out, and I was like, ain't nobody gonna drink no drink that big. And then look now, they're just like all the rage. But I remember when these things changed, and in my mind, I was like, nope, that ain't gonna work. Well, here we are later. Getting drink in a bottle is a special thing. Everything's plastic and cans. 2 liters are everywhere. And I even thought, liter, we don't do the metric system. Why don't they just say quarts or something like that? Why did they even say liter? Is there a specific reason that they chose to say a 2 liter instead of a 2 quart, even though 2 liters got more in it than a 2 quarts? Ain't that right? It's one or the other goes the other way. I don't know. But and remember when TV dinners come in, okay, metal pans? I don't know if that's got anything to do. And my mama, I guess we had pies more than I think, because we always had, of course she washed them. It ain't like we probably didn't have a bunch of them. She just kept the ones we had and washed them and reused them. But she would put my oatmeal in a pie pan, a metal aluminum pie pan, so it would cool off, because you know when you first make oatmeal it is hot, so it would spread out in that pan and it would cool off and I could eat it quicker. But she would bring it in there. She spoiled me and my brother. to have breakfast. She made sure we had breakfast before we went to school. She worked, but she made sure we had breakfast before we went to school. And she would come in there and she'd put it in our bed. She would lay it there beside our pillow and she'd say, eat it or wear it. And I'm here to tell you, there was a few times I wore it because I rolled right over in it. But how many times? Oh my gosh, it is something to tell y'all this. How many times in high school I laid in my bed and just laid over and, well, with my right hand, and just scooped my oatmeal in my mouth while I'm just oh my gosh. But here's the thing, I wasn't spoiled to the point of being a brat because we didn't have nothing. So Mama done things like that, I guess, to make up for the fact we didn't have physical things, material things. That's what I'm thinking about. So she would do little things like that to make sure, you know, we knew how much she loved us. Just little odds and ends like that. So, but she did. She made sure we had breakfast and she'd give it to us in bed. So, and listen, her and my brother lives together. She lives with him, and she still spoils him. Oh my gosh, she still spoils that man. He's in his 50s. I think it's funny, but that's what mamas do. So, what are you gonna do? Look what I'm wearing today, if you can find it. I thought, you know what? I haven't worn my witch necklace in a long time because I ain't been nowhere. So I'm wearing my little witch necklace. I was looking for earrings, but I was trying to get out the door and didn't nothing just strike my fancy right off, so I didn't put no earrings in. Put some perfume on that Holly gave me. It's a Taylor Swift something. Ooh, it smells good. Golly, it smells good. Yeah. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna quit talking because just right up here I'm gonna get on the interstate, and I'd probably rather just pay attention. I've talked on the interstate, but maybe I'll just pay attention today and pick you back up when we decide where we're going. How about that? All right. I'll talk to you somewhere along the line. Okay, well, I only got like 1, 2, 3 things, so I thought we would just stand here and do it right quick. So what I got at the first place I went was Habitat for Humanity. So I picked up this fluorescence. I don't know who makes it, but it's a 3-piece set, and it's all brand new, and it smells good. It was $5. So let me show you. So there's 2 of these. It's apple cinnamon or something like that. It smells good. So there's 2 of those and 1 of these. And it's all brand new in the box. Still got the little thing in there. So yeah, I thought that was worth $5. And then I got this. Oh, it's the heels, but it's $3. I got it for pickle making, because I make these pickles for David that are thin, and back when I used to make them, I don't even remember how I sliced them back then, but I'm not trying to stand there and do it with a knife, I can tell you that. But they tape the little thing that you hold it, they tape it on the outside of the box. But it's got everything, because I had her open it. Oh, you know what? Okay, there's a little something that came off somewhere. But look, they also put one of these inside the box. So maybe that was just laying around, they thought it went with it. I don't know. But it's, yeah, little rubber feet. It stands and you go like that. And there's like all these different ways, julienne and sliced, and like thick slice, thick julienne, extra thin slice, thin julienne, thin slice. $3. I think that's worth it. Then y'all not gonna believe what I found. found. I went to the Salvation Army next. 49-cent day. Didn't find, couldn't find nothing for 49 cents that I wanted. Can you believe that? And I wasn't there late, so it couldn't have been picked over that quick. Well, I take that back. I've seen it with my eyes. But I was there before 10:30 and they opened at 10. There was hardly anybody there, and there was nothing to choose from. So I just left. I didn't get anything. And then I went to Nazareth. I only got one thing at Nazareth. Look at that. 3 big ones and 4 little ones. Guess how much? $15. I think it's worth $15. I don't know how much they are in the store, but probably more than $15. If I could wait till Monday, they're starting up on Monday, and their sale of the day is going to be half off in the housewares room, which has got this and like all kind of stuff. I said, if I wait till Monday, this will be there. I wasn't taking a chance. I went ahead and paid $15 for them. So I'm excited about that. I don't know where I'm going to put them. But anyway, so that's where I went today. And I'm sufficiently tired. I have things I want to do around here. I got to get out of these clothes. Listen, clothes with sleeves and all this and that, that's too much. Y'all know what I wear all the time. Ever since listen. Y'all new people. If you go back when I started my channel three and some years ago, I'm wearing the same tank tops that I was wearing back then. That's what I wear around. That's my uniform. Tank tops and pajama shorts. And I already come in and put my pajama shorts on. Took my jean shorts off. That's my uniform. It's been my uniform ever since I bought them. And I'm going to keep wearing them until I need something, which they're big on me now, but until I really need something to wear around the house that's not too big, I'm going to keep wearing them. They're not, just wearing around the house. It's even the shirts. I've already took up under the armpits. Where they think big women must have arms this big because they make the armholes way down. Y'all know they do. And so I had to sew them up because my whole darn bra on that side of my shirt was sticking out. So how did we get there? I don't know. I don't know. Told me I got to get this off. So I had things I wanted to do around here, but I got to get my feet up a little bit. A little bit tired on the old legs. So that'll do it for me today. I got to tell you, going thrifting was a lot more fun than prepping. And getting up this morning and not having to come over here and prep, not thinking, okay, go ahead and hurry up and get started before David gets home so you'll be out of the way. It was nice. Will we prep next week? I don't know. I'll just have to see when I make my menu how I feel. So, all right. Well, that does it for me. Hope you're having a good Saturday, and I'll see you.